Philadelphia 76ers. At the power forward position, 6'5", number 17, PJ Tucker. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At guard, 6'3", Tyrese Maxey. At the point, 6'5", number 1, James Harden. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, we've seen star players forcing their way to new teams, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there will always be situations where guys are unhappy. You always hope that those don't play out publicly. When you have players actively seeking to move while they're under contract, that's not good for the league. Brian, we'll see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at small forward. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Now here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Levine. And it's Maxey missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
The 3 from Ball. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got a nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Now here's Harris. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Levine with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Williams. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Maxey against Levine. Embiid a screen on Ball. Here's Harden. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Ball. Now DeRozan. Williams with the screen. It's DeRozan with a drive. It's blocked.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfect.
Harris' shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Ball finds Vucevic. DeRozan finds some space and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Niang, he's checked in for Harris.
DeMar DeRozan, shooting 1.
Well, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Now here's Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Harden hits them both.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists.
Yeah, he really does, BA, and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Got it.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Caruso against Milton. Here's Thibault. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading. DeRozan, a screen on Melton. To the paint. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Milton against Caruso. Milton, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Caruso pass to Drummond. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots over Thibault, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Milton. Lets the three fly. He can't get it to go. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Harris. banked it in off the glass. Harris has got his second basket of the game. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Now here's Maxey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Lonzo Ball. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw's good for Maxey. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it's Maxey missing. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Here's Levine. Pass to Ball. Here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Tsumu. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine for 3. The Bulls with another miss. The Sixers trailing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Stripped away. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Melton outside. Here's the pick. Right wing. Here's Embiid.
You know, Vucevic may not be the shot blocker that other big guys are, but I think he's a very disciplined defender. He'll be in good position and change a lot of shots as a result.
And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
All right, fans, we need you to get.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. D'Anthony Melton out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And the dunk by Levine.
Boy, if you let Levine get inside like that with a head of steam, you deserve to get punched on.
Here's Melton. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
On the wing, Levine. Covered by Thibault. Thibault against Levine. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Melton. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 6. Vucevic with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
DeRozan against Embiid. And Levine throws it down.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
The 76ers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 8. 50 seconds left to play in the 4th. And the 76ers with some changes. Tucker's checked in for Thibault. Maxey comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Harden in for Melton. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Dragic. for three. Maxey. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. The deep three from Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And the 76ers get it back. Second chance effort. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You gotta love how competitive Levine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Tucker against Williams. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Tucker, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Denied by DeRozan.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
This one belongs to Chicago. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.